Right, Josh, freshman season, kind of making your name known here. Everybody knows your brother, but for you now, kind of making your own name. What does that mean to you?
It's really cool, growing up pretty close to Baton Rouge, watching my brother play here in years past, and just getting to know Baton Rouge and the atmosphere in itself. And now it's really cool to be here now and playing in front of these people.
How much have you developed your game over the past few months and just kind of changing your approach at the plate?
Yeah, it's definitely been my biggest step forward. I met with Jay after the fall. There were some things I needed to improve on. Really just kind of slowing the game down mentally and developing an approach to the plate and just building confidence in myself. And I feel like over Christmas I got to work with my brother, and it's really helped, and now it's kind of paying off, so it's been awesome.
What kind of advice is your brother giving you?
Yeah, so my brother, he played here for 3 years. He's had his ups and downs here. Freshman year, didn't do too high, struggled with the bat, but was able to go off the summer ball and really develop and come back the next year and hit. So it was awesome, and I got to pick his brain, and he just kind of gives me all that feedback, and I can kind of pick his brain after games, call him up, and he just really gives me that motivation and just stuff to focus on. It's awesome having him as a resource to go to. So,
how do you think y'all are similar and different in the way you approach baseball?
Yeah, obviously, I feel like we're kind of the same player. Good outfielders, and I don't know. I feel like I model my game after him pretty well. Hopefully, don't take this to offense, Andrew, but try to get the bat going a little bit more than he did freshman year. So, but no, it's I feel like we're pretty much the same player, and
You've been starting for a couple of games now. What was your reaction to getting your first start, and how do you think you've grown since then?
Yeah, I was really excited that Sunday game at Mississippi State, just seeing my name in the lineup. I was a little nervous at first, but as soon as the game started, I was able to slow everything down, and just it was fun to be in the lineup playing against some of the greatest dudes in college baseball, and just the lineup that we have and being next to those guys, Dylan Cruz, all these big names. So it's really cool to play with those guys.
Obviously, you as a freshman, nothing's earned for you. You had to earn your way into that lineup. How much trust did you have from Coach Johnson to contribute right away, as a freshman?
Me and Coach Johnson, I feel like we kind of I don't know, he always gives me a look, and it's like a confidence booster for me. He just confidence in myself, and but we've been talking, over the fall, and he's really just he really sets the line of what I need to do specifically to make my way onto the field and get better. So he really lays the line out pretty awesome.
Jay was sorry.
Yeah, he's spoken really highly of you and Josh Pearson, as well as two freshmen who've come in and really, taken over a little bit here the last couple of weeks. Just talk about maybe your relationship with Josh and just kind of how you guys are developing out in the outfield together.
Yeah, so me and Josh, we started playing travel ball together, I think 15U for the Louisiana Knights. And so the past 4 years we've been playing ball together, and we're roommates now, so we got a pretty special bond going, and it's fun getting to do this with him, growing up, and then being a freshman, and me and him playing with all these dudes. It's awesome.
Jay has talked a lot about your athleticism. I was wondering, did you play a lot of sports growing up? Where do you think that comes from?
Definitely. I'd say my family, really athletic. My mom ran track in high school. She could have gone and ran track in college, but chose not to. My dad played football, but yeah, I played football growing up, basketball. Really, towards high school, stayed with football and baseball. Senior year, got hurt playing football, but I loved both sports, and I feel like that contributed a lot to my athleticism and just being able to be an all-around athlete.
Was baseball always your number one sport, and your brother kind of influenced that?
I mean, not really. I just always enjoyed baseball. Football, I love playing football games. They're so fun, the jitters, Friday nights, it was awesome. But I'd say baseball is kind of where I've always leaned on. It's just I really enjoy playing the game.
What position were you in football?
Free safety. Yeah.
So I gotta ask, if you continue the success your freshman season, are you gonna use that for some bragging rights over your brother?
Oh, definitely. Got to. He played his freshman year, got a bunch of starts, whatever. But Yeah, it's going to be a little household rivalry, I guess. But no, I love my brother. I love everything he's taught me. He's taught me so much, and just grateful to be able to talk the game with him and stuff.
He was always kind of known for those highlight catches in the outfield. Is that something that you've kind of adopted in your game? Are we going to see some of those kind of catches?
Hopefully I can pull him out, but yeah, he's a great outfielder, and we'll see, only
Felt like
time
you tried
tells.
one last night.
Yeah, that was pretty cool catch, running towards the line. All those people kind of like yelling in your face right off the side, but no, it was cool.
Do you have a favorite memory from growing up and watching him play here?
Yeah, so those big catches that he had, I remember one, I think it was in a super regional. He laid out in the gap, whatever, and then ended up throwing the dude out at first for a double play. I think it was against UNC Wilmington. And I remember the crowd going crazy, and I was like, that's the coolest thing. I would really like to do that one day, and now being here, it's kind of like reality now. So hopefully maybe get a chance to do that.
How special is it, you just said it, that you watch your brother play here now that you have this opportunity?
Yeah, so coming into LSU, it's kind of like everybody was the best on their high school team. You're playing with the top dudes in the country. So honestly, I was a little nervous coming in, how I'd fit in with the guys around me. But seeing him and growing up, like he wasn't ever a big time prospect, and just seeing him, how he formed this game, and he made it onto the field, just grinding. And then you look at him now, he's with the Nationals, so hard work pays off, I guess. So.
You're one of the few guys to get a hit this weekend against Arkansas. What's been working for you at the plate? You said you made some changes in the offseason.
Yeah, slowing the game down mentally, being calm, relaxed. My biggest thing is I'd kind of get jumpy at times, trying to attack the pitch rather than, I don't know, I expanded the zone a lot. Started swinging at balls in the fall, but I talked down with Jay, and he's like, just calm down, see the ball, and it's been really working, slowing the game down.
I think you came in as a pinch hitter in a couple of those games at the Shriners Classic. What was it like kind of coming in late in the game and having that on your shoulders? What did you learn from those experiences?
Coming in pinch hit against Texas, hands down, the coolest moment so far. Playing was at 25,000 people. It was awesome to get that experience and to get a hit. Actually, it was really cool to be involved in that.
I gotta ask, last night's game, being from Lafayette, kind of what did you take from going out there, starting in front of people, a lot of people that you grew up with?
Yeah, I had a bunch of buddies on that team. Grew up playing summer ball with them and high school ball, and had a lot of fans in the stands from back home, family, friends. So it was cool to kind of be on the field with them all around watching. It was really cool.
I know you have another brother, Matt. How does he motivate you every day? What's your relationship like with him?
Yeah, Matt. My brother, he's 24. He has Down syndrome. He's definitely my biggest motivation. Just whenever I'm having a bad day, just think of him, call him, and he just really brightens my day and just helps me get through tough times. But no, he's definitely one of the main dudes I do it for. So I love my brother Matt.